Quick mic check. Okay. Let us continue, folks. I want to find these hidden caches that Geordie Starkov, or whatever the hell his name was, talking about. And I had a look. I had a look online because I thought, well, I don't want to waste time like walking around trying to find it. I would have found them eventually. I got a bit of help from old internet. And the first. So yeah, welcome back, Brother Beermet. Thank you very much, as per usual. That's why I tell the missus. Yeah, I tell my missus that too. Where the hell's the way out? There. Okay, so the first one, shadow quarters. Oh, I love the music. And thank you for the light, buddy. Appreciate it. So the first one is here somewhere.
Acquisition is possible.
That scared the shit out of me.
How
Yeah,
can
by the
one
rubble.
find the right way without his light?
The component only has a small fragment of text left. You are on the right path, Seeker. The other caches. Okay. The second one. The atrium section. So,
something ominous lurks ahead.
okay, no idea what that was all about.
The future
Right.
is never certain.
And then we can come back out and it will take us where we need to go. And it's a nice quick load time too. So yeah, I just basically wanted to get Footfall finished on this particular session because once we finish Footfall, the universe basically opens out, and then there's a certain order that we need to do things first. So we need to go to the atrium and gotcha.
to force reserves.
Ooh, the wearer of this cape is immune to burning. Yeah, you can have that. Immune to burning. Grenadier. Add that to cargo. Plasma gun. Surface guard is designed to spread the glory and spread of the Martiona. Okay. Xenos lore. Who's got the best Xenos? He has. Perfect. It's a fantastic model. I do like that. You can have that. Okay. So this is a whole new area for us to explore.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Okay, the buzzing crowd is close on several hurried-looking individuals. Some of their faces are smeared with fresh blood. The angry cries and twisted faces leave no doubt a massacre is about to take place. Just cut their throats already. What are they thinking letting this ship dock at Footfall? They're all stricken. No, no cutting. We'll get their blood on us. We'll be tainted too. Better burn them. Really? Herminus Doloroso. Oh, wow. I know this guy for some reason. Be quiet, you scoundrel. A priest clad in simple black raiment cuts through the crowd like a voidship crossing the sky. You dare pass judgment on others? What arrogance. To think you have the right. Argenta starts at the side of the elderly priest. That's Reverend Harmonius. I'm surprised he's decided to intervene in a street squabble. Intervene? What's going on? Several dozen gazers bore into you. And who are you supposed to be? I'm Hazel Kraise, rogue trader von Valencia dynasty. Oh no, I chose the other one. You got a point there. I wonder if you can back it up. Silence, you must be completely out of your minds. A band of woefully dim-witted reprobates who think themselves bringers of justice. Who are you to pass judgment on anyone? All you ought to be doing is suffering and repenting till the end of your days. Too right. And what's wrong about that, Reverend? We just want to put these heretics to death. Come on in. We're not heretics, the haggard man on the verge of tears. We're refugees. I swear it on the golden throne. We serve the Imperium faithfully until they hang us out to dry. Where were the protesters when they meant to shield the lands of humanity from nightmares? Traitors. Traitors and heretics, the lot of them. The murmur runs through the crowd. The people gawk at you. At the priest, at the wretched group and huddling. So, it's these lot, I guess. How tiring. The motley sea of colours that fills the restless crowd is hard on the eye. So many hues, but most of them are acid yellow streaks of fear. Their red buds swelling, ready to burst and paint all who gathered here. Cassie looks at the crowd of troublemakers wearily and shudders at the very sight. As for the hearts of those who have been forced to defend themselves, they're shrouded in purplish black grief, but the words are as transparent as the ice that lies on the top of a glacier. But the commoners were always deaf to others' suffering, but such is their nature. Interfering in their affairs is hardly worthy of you or me. Oh, no. All onlookers are to return to their homes immediately. The refugees can go to the dock Alpha Row. I will speak to you later. Comply or face the consequences. That'll do. None of the people dare defy you. They back away. Sweet. The refugees use the interruption to make off in the direction of the dock. Sweet. That passed by without any bloodshed. The arrogance and self-righteous of a malefactor. The priest shakes his head disapprovingly. Then his eyes shift to you. I am Reverend blah blah blah. Head to the Drusian mission here on Footfall. I thank you for stepping in. Please come and see you when you have the time. We can talk then. Okay. Grace of God of the Emperor and the sacred laws of Terra. The sight of the cogitator would be enough to break any tech priest's heart. The machine is leaning slightly to one side, grimy, covered in scrawled drawings with frivolous writing scratched here and there on the casing. Several keys are missing and the rest are coated with dust. Pascal's representative lets out a mournful hiss before he says grimly, "The right of operation has been repeatedly and blasphemously violated. Requesting the identification and punishment of the plural acolyte entrusted with carrying this machine spirit. Tried to repair it. Succeeded. After a series of creaks and groans, the cogitator's dusty screens light up. On it are several lines of text, section headings. Praise the Omnissiah, the machine spirit of this cogitator is aggrieved but willing to serve. Select the section titled Parsimus Dwayne's Design. Oh, yeah. The Great Promise intends to conquer the Koronus Expanse and build the most grandiose structure, which will shine through the ages, praising the names of its creators and its descendants. Footfall, the palace and the stars, the glory of the great Parsimus' seed, deeds will live on throughout the ages, and his grand designs, la 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 la. Intends to come, so it's fucked. The spirit of this machine is enraged and will perform its functions no more. I will see to it that the profaners responsible for its maintenance are marked for servo penance. Have their mind wiped. Rogue trader, bearer of the warrant of trade, stellar inheritor, the guardian of humanity
I'll
comes.
chart a course for you.
Equipment totally different eras, some ancient, some merely old. Oh, hello. The low hum of voice is quiet, and a dozen gazes shift to you. First mate Dagon. The tall man with a shaved head is rubbing his hands together nervously. His opulent clothes are nearly bursting at the seams of his muscular body, and his expression is forbiddingly grim. Still, he's trying to put on an air of friendliness. Greetings, you must be... Lady von Valentius, your ladyship, I heard about your arrival in Footfall. of course, and about Lady Theodora's passing, but I wasn't told you're not on the list. But that's not a problem, of course. Please come in. Chaplain is about to begin, but we're waiting for one more attendee to arrive, Fidelio. Without Fidelio, it's all been for nothing. The man excuses himself and joins the other attendees. You catch sight of something odd. Before stepping away from you, the man gestures abruptly to the nearby servitor, giving it some kind of command. The servitor quickly removes a bottle of amass and glasses out for the attendees from a nearby table. Look around. The gathering you found yourself seems as refined and respectable at first glance. The decorations at the attendees' clothes speak of wealth, and so does the location, which isn't far from the Legion's residence. But you notice that most of the gathered are rather imposing physique. Many of them have scars, military-grade implants. Several of the guests look like they're covering an exit, and a few are clearly carrying concealed weapons. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Judging by the way the fellow was with the list was talking about her, it's someone very important, but it's not a name I've ever heard before. I've never heard the name before either. Leave. We don't want to get involved in this. Yet.
If such is the Emperor's will. An expected result.
Oh, that's what my servitor does. That's quite cool.
Let's proceed.
Operation successful.
Jewelry cargo. Nice.
It is my destiny to traverse the unknown.
Ooh, dude in the cage. Xenobase unknownness behavior, cruelty, trickery, rampant mating.
What deeds await us?
It's the Legion's palace. We don't want there quite yet. Ah, this is what we need. You're on the right path, Seeker. Remember the small place, small key, large windows. Okay. Next. The dock windows. Okay, we'll do that later. Colossal statue of the Emperor carved from a single asteroid. Shame we can't actually see it. That looks like the face of a Necron.
Whatever you wish.
What the hell's that? Carnival Barker. The young man is clearly making every effort to look dapper. His fashionable clothes practically look new. Your ladyship, what an incredible honor. The humble collection is hardly likely to impress you. A rogue trader, conqueror of the stars, but it's best one on Footfall. kind of collection is this? Dangerous, vicious, ruthless xenobeasts, caught red-handed as they were attempting to commit evil against the Imperium. But right now they're harmless. Our cages can withstand their rage, but I wouldn't recommend getting too close. Xenos succeeded. These aren't Xenos, they're mutants made up. Not Xenos, you say? I'm sure there must be some mistake. I will check the shipping list, rest assured. His words are oozing with greenish-yellow hues. I do not think the promise will be kept. Such entertainment is lucrative precisely because billions of Imperial subjects have never encountered a Xenos in their life. Ignorance and curiosity create colossal demand. Yeah, I demand. As your ladyship whispers, no need to fret, I'll release them immediately.
I dare not provoke the whispers.
Oh, so I can't talk to any of them. Logic.
The machine god grants me insight.
Ooh. New pair of boots. Unyielding Vanguard boots. Well, I know who's going to get these. All allies in a 2-cell radius around the wearer gain 40% bonus to resolve from the Undying Beacon ability. I don't think we have that yet, but good start. And you can have that.
Executing request. This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Athlete.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Oh, hello. Commander's monocle. And a great sword. Grab those.
I've read about
The
this.
numerous wounds and injuries indicate that this was a particularly brutal murder. The letters ANV carved in the victim's shoulders blades.
Locomotives are fully operational.
What the hell's ANV? ANV, I wonder what that could mean.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Yeah, take that. Right, let's go and talk to this guy. The man with the face so drawn it appears to be made of nothing but skin and bone fixes an unblinking bird-like eyes on you. The priest's simple black clothes have next to no adornments, and they do nothing to mask his unhealthy gauntness. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects, Reverend. But he protects only those with a pure heart. Do you think yourself one of them? Yes, absolutely. Be leery of his conviction of yours. Many who have risen to the pinnacle of faith have fallen from it to the embrace of pride, most degenerate. And you must be the young von Valentius. That name carries weight, and it's burdensome one, and it's a burdensome one. For its reputation suggests that Theodora encumbered it with many a transgression. I wonder, will you seek to shed them, or will you carry them onwards, picking them along the way like ripe fruit and savouring their sweet poison? You're beginning to annoy me already. I heard many exalt the deeds of your intellect and call your wisdom a gift from the Emperor himself. Fools. Do they not know the seeds of heresy sprout quickest in the enlightened mind? Understanding only erodes the will to act. I put my faith in the Emperor. I've skipped ads for you. Well, then be twice as diligent, for this sector will seize any chance to test your faith. Okay, so what's the point of you, boy? Greetings, sister. I congratulate you on your return with your pilgrimage. Oh, it's her. Of course. It was, Reverend. Let it be known to you that Theodora von Valentius' ship was attacked by servants of the archenemy, Chaos, who appall the heart of the righteous soul. And not for all of them are met a fitting end. Some fled, and more than that, their blasphemous words clearly pointed to this attack being part of a larger design. Reverend Harmonius, I wish to join the esteemed Road Trader's crew and help protect the von Valentius dynasty from the forces of the archenemy. I am divesting myself of the responsibility of guarding the Footfall reliquary. Thank you, Jesus. Sister Argenta stood by my side during the assault of our ship. I could use her. Absolutely. Follow the call of your soul, sister. The Footfall reliquary will be preserved even without your contribution. Well, screw you then. As it was all the years preceding your arrival. I know that what it is that calls you to follow the Road Trader, Sister Argenta. You seek combat, for it helps you to forget how hollow or worthless our lives truly are. It offers the illusion of meaning. Perhaps you relinquish this illusion one day, or perhaps you would die before that day comes. Regardless, piss off. But before you start on your path, your new destiny, I have a request to make. Of course you do. Many among my flock are from the poorest, most dispossessed people on Football. They brought to me troubling news of the Footfall shadow quarters, in the darkest corners where the leaves wardens do not venture. Taint has taken roots. Footfall is consumed by profanity, but even here, true heresy serving the archenemy is a rarity. The cultists who now dwell in the shadow quarters mark their abodes with a sun inscribed in blue and gold, and perform strange rituals in secret. The weak find solace in believing these reports to be rumors, but I know well the evil lurks all around, and I wish to see retribution. We will verify the rumor. With great pleasure. I almost wish for the rumor to be true. My heart yearns for battle. This is where I bid you goodbye, sister. Noble Hazel Kraise. Is there more you wish to ask of me? No. The Emperor protects. Okay, so that's you done. Whoever prepared the body of the grey-haired man laying in the coffin, they did a good job. Even in death, he looks majestic. Alibert maintains a grave expression befitting the occasion, until he sees the face of the deceased. I'll be, this is quite a meeting, if it can be called such under the circumstances. Imperium, the implants left in the deceased body speak of a high standing, expensive tech, typically extracted from the dead, and the only most prominent and the wealthy avoid this fate upon their death. You know the man? I do. I will tell you all about this man, but the words I'd use would be improper for a funeral. This, your ladyship, is Jerican Dens, known back in the day as the most notorious pirate in the Koronus Expanse. Oh, really? They nicknamed him Jerican for his habit of having a jug or two of Promethean on hand. He did love burning things. Oh, yes. He was a menace back then. How long ago was it? 60 years? I was serving my last days in the Navy when news came of his latest attack. Well, well, there was a time when the sight of Jerican in a coffin would have been enough to make me dance, quite literally, by the throne. I would have danced a jig on the spot, but now, I don't know. No more jumping into the warp right from under the cruiser's nose, eh, you old beast? Who would have thought I'd be at your funeral? Very grand for a pirate's funeral. Is this normal for Footfall? Folks on Footfall are known to turn a blind eye to many things, but even the locals aren't so unscrupulous as to honour pirate scum a few paces away from the Liege's residence. But no one has heard of Dens for so many decades. I barely recognise him myself. I've seen his face on pics a few times. I'm assuming he retired and started more or less honest life under a new name. What was it they were calling him? Master Bellardo. Ah, now I remember. Reverend Harmonius mentioned the name Master Bellardo as one of the biggest donors to the temple.
I did it.
There's an odd smell of amass. Seems quite likely the drink has been poisoned. Well, whatever I could do here, I can't anymore. That the wearer gains 5 fellowship and 10 commerce. Well, that's going on me.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Calculating optimal route.
Right.
See?
Ooh.
Right there. The Emperor favors me today.
What the hell?
Onward.
What the hell happened there? Oh, the chaplain.
Oh, this master-crafted patella augment is not fit for a servant.
Should I divine our next step? Quiet. They're trying to tell me something.
Okay. Let's go to the rest of Footfall. There's one more place I need to go, I think. Yeah. So a nice chill episode. We haven't had any combat yet, which is a bit unusual. Combat is usually one of those things on this game that are plentiful. It's nice to have a bit of a break. That being said, I do love the combat in this. extends his official greetings and invites you to a... Oh, we're being spoken to. Doc Alpha Rio, top of the communication, discharge of contract Logistica Theta. Okay. The answer is close, Seeker. Remember the word realizing. Remember the place. A tunnel in the shadow of a bridge. A bridge in the shadow of the great statue. Okay. Ah, the quarantine zone is inaccessible. Okay. So we can't get the last one because we can't quite get there as of yet. We need to continue the story a little bit. So... access has been granted to the following options. Information, exchange, strategic, strengthening of diplomatic ties. I received a meeting. Confirmed. I wish to discharge mutual contractual obligations to designated Logistica Theta. Under the contractual obligation in question, Exploratory Cognizance Fleet received of the Von Valencia Stars a volume of high-grade promethium equal to the fuel capacity of 6 Tantalian void tankers. Received it and they didn't pay. Compensate, remunerate, settle accounts. Should I go on, or is that enough synonyms? The stipulated payment from the Cognizance Fleet can be made to Von Valencia's assets at the current time, after which the contractual obligation will be fulfilled. Confirm your status regarding acceptance. Are you saying that my dynasty had extensive business dealings with you? The statement is true. The Cognizance Fleet concluded 1292 contractual obligations by a counterparty identified as Theodora. The most substantial was Pact 8 Yule, in accordance with which the Archmagos, Data Usher of the Sevenfold Hallowed, Workshop of the Sacred maintenance privileges. Oh right, okay, cool. In the last couple of decades, Lady Theodora took pains to form a strong relationship with the Cognizance Fleet. She turned down a dozen candidates looking for the right tech monitor to watch over Kieva Gamma. Consider Proethine my gift and assign to hope for collaboration in the future. Okay, do that. Faction reputation 5,000. The request is accepted. Contractual obligation Logica Theta is concluded. The Cognizance Fleet thanks House for Valencius for his cooperation. I seek the friendship of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus is interested in cooperation with rogue traders under the terms of the Treaty of Mars. I am willing to provide services to Von Valencia's dynasty. Okay. The Cognizance Fleet will be glad to accept samples of sacred technology, profane xenotech, miscellaneous items. Okay, fine. Oh, so he's willing to pay for information about other planets that we get. Why do you want information? Omnifaceted study of the Koronus Expanse is an operational objective. Information about the planets and star systems of the Koronus Expanse will be compiled, studied, and transferred to the holy repositories on Mars. The process increases the total knowledge and decreases the totality of ignorance. want to make a trade. Nice. The wearer of this amulet gains 10 bonus to commerce and law. Yeah. Okay. Right, so what missions do we have? A note found on the body of Cinder, an Anvers leader, mentioned the location. Apparently it's near the Adeptus Amescus. The turnoff is visible from the bar's entrance. A new particularly aggressive gang has set up shop in Footfall, showing no fear on either the Liege or the rogue traders. Their thuggish behaviour must be stopped. Okay. Shadow quarters. I'm quite happy to mill around and do these little missions around. It helps. And I think we actually have access to the where we need to be. Each day, trillions of people across millions of worlds live and toil. Major Havoc, hi mate, how are you? Rogue Trader, I would like to remind you about Reverend Harmonious' quest. He asked us to search for a potential cultist den in Footfall Shadow Quarters. Remind me, what you seem weighed down by something. What? No. Apologies, Rogue Trader. Being here in Football is difficult for me. It's a minor personal weakness, but as I'm ready to fight as ever. It will have no effect on my combat skills. If something is troubling you, tell me. Perhaps I can help. I suppose I could share it with you, but the tale will be long and we'll have to start from the beginning, okay? I was born in the Expanse. I was sent here to be a guardian of the reliquary of Footfall, but my ship became caught in a warp anomaly, and though it lasted only days aboard ship, decades flew by in real space. That's what happened between the games, the space games. I can't remember what they're bloody called now. 40k Armada, I want to say. When at last I arrived in Footfall, it felt like I had been erased from time. No one was waiting for me on this side of the moor. The people who were supposed to greet me, who knew me, the people who were supposed to greet me, who knew about my imminent arrival, had died. The reliquary that should have been mine to safeguard had instead been taken under the protection of the Reverend and his brethren. They were more than up to the task, and they need no help of mine. Fine. Footfall became my cage. I didn't know who I was or what my purpose was. The way back to Calaxis seemed like another trap. Even if I were to find a ship heading there, my sector, my order, they too would have lived decades without me by that point. Whenever I'm reminded of those months spent on Footfall, it feels like I'm falling into a pit. I hope the rumours of the cultists be true. I can't wait to prove my bolter that the world and the Imperium still need me. I need you. How and why did you send a Football? We need to do this. Yes, a sign, almost a portent, showed me the right path, but it's not something I can speak of like this on the street. In this den of madness. Let us be on our way. All I'll say is that on Footfall I met Lady Theodora and joined her, and that was the end of my languishing in this place. We must keep going.
perceive.
Ah, your lordship, please don't be angry, but we haven't cleared the passage yet. Soon, though. Not many mines left. Okay, so we definitely can't do that one then.
We should deal with this.
Hey,
Let
What's that?
your
Detail was the key
reconnaissance
to success.
sighted.
Ah, this is... The rising sun symbol, it seems oddly repulsive. So somewhere around here... Yeah, there we go, there's another.
Activating motive force reserves.
This way? Ah.
My house would be proud of me.
The fake door is connected to a mine trigger.
I've never wondered so much before.
Literally, I can't see.
say no
One
more.
up here. Wait, there's a line coming through.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Do you see that?
Marching on.
Ah, hello. Oh, this is where we had the fight last time. Okay.
Blessed be the road that we take. Pay attention.
Executing request.
Okay, we sort of lost the track. Grab that one. Follow the yellow
How
brick
can
road.
one find the
Follow the
right
yellow
way
brick road.
without his
Follow,
light?
follow the yellow brick road.
Carry the Emperor's will as your torch.
Is there another one in there? No, okay.
Locomotives are fully operational.
Cast your eye there.
There's another.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Something ominous lurks ahead.
cultist lair. There we go. We had to find all of them. But found them we did. But of course we did. Okay, let's go up slowly.
Searching is my observance. Martyrdom is the reward.
If such is the Emperor's
Pain
will.
cleanses the body. Never doubt me. I better myself
So shall
through
it
my
be.
service.
Oh, take that. Oh, holy moly. Okay, big fight coming up, I guess. Look at him.
Showing up uninvited. How improper.
I'll bleed you dry.
Okay. We're gonna go first anyway, which is good. So you there. Pascal. There. Argenta there. Cassia there. Alabard there. No, there. And Adira there. Okay, so. Front line. Rear. Oh, screw it. Give that to her. Right. Zero. Oh, target's too far. Shit, that's not good. Fucking come over here. Give that to her.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you can get those two. Nearly. Give that to Abelard. Okay. Pink horror. Holy. Flip it now.
Faith without deeds
Take that.
is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. Each strike is a prayer.
Missed. Okay.
Nothing.
scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve. Liberates you, machine spirits. Request approved.
That pink horror.
Running binaric override.
Okay, set him on
But
fire.
of course.
Come over here. Put that on
What?
Abelard.
Was that you? Or anything else?
Remove exploits. Skipping ads. Sworn
I
enemy.
will do my duty. Victory is imminent.
Draw.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
Yeah, I mean, it kills two of them.
If you inspire grace, at least.
Give that to Abelard.
Indeed.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'll
Dira.
show you why navigators are feared.
Will do.
Ah, crap. I've got to be very careful now because veil degradation means that any more of that veil degradation's mental.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, let's move you because you are like you basically got your arse hanging out. Yeah, that'll do.
I will do my duty.
How much health has he got? 199. Right, you. Miss. Okay. Yeah, we need to get rid of him. Okay,
As the tactical imperative dictates,
come over here.
the Omniscient knows all, comprehends all. The scriptural
Shove that on him.
prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve.
Okay.
What is this foreboding?
Give
This
that to
will
her. We're just gonna have to wail on this
But
guy.
of course.
At your beck and call. I'd rather not. It will be done.
I'm not
Oh,
the enemy.
crap.
Me? If you
Doing that.
insist, Lord Captain.
Give that to
I'm
him
a
as well.
navigator, not a servitor.
All these demons, where are the Grey Knights when you... Yeah, for sure. Where are the bloody Grey Knights when you need them?
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord
Okay, he has
Captain.
got all... Eight. He's got 160 to go.
Damage is negligible.
Anyone see that?
Mocking me.
Ow.
In thy light
Take
I
that.
stand, and thy light
And
I
that.
crave. As the Emperor, this is why I was chosen. I'll do
Okay,
it.
that's the leader dead. Or not.
Request approved.
Okay, so that's him dead. So it's just this guy to kill.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
We're blue horrors, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Running binary override.
Was that you? Or
Okay, come
there
round.
is movement in the Imperium. Anything else?
Oh wow, she hurts bad.
Victory is imminent. An exemplary strike.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. I'm not accustomed.
We're kicking his ass now.
As the Emperor.
Suffering is part of the trial. Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
On it.
Oh, look at that, blue horror.
If only you knew what awaits you.
Just hit the ground?
Got him.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Okay, Argenta rushes to the last living cultist and silently, furiously punches him in the face. Blaspheming heretic, who are you praying to? I know those words. They call to a... Argenta doesn't finish. The cultist, having dropped to his knees, interrupts her with a grating, rasping laughter. Of course you know them. I recognize you too, lackey to the corpse on the throne. Haven't you already experienced the power of the true god? Didn't you flee us, shedding tears? What now? Argenta recoils as if from a blow, then steps forward, grabs the cultist by the scruff of his neck, and makes him look into her eyes, burning like embers. I am one of the Adeptus Sororitas, and I have never, not once in my life, fled from heretics and betrayers of humankind. You knew there was going to be blue horrors. Can't you see he's trying to get under your skin? I bet he wants a quick bullet in the head instead of a bonfire. Despite her tone, she is looking around anxiously and rubbing her temples. Smells of a dark future, like a noose around the neck. Argenta, wait, no, end him. I don't know what to do. Yeah, end him. You can kill me, servants of the corpse emperor, but you can't stop the victory of the true god. The edge of daybreak is nigh, and the hour of his triumph approaches. Silence hangs for a minute, then Argenta turns to you and shrugs nonchalantly. That's it. We've fulfilled reverend requests, which means I am now free. I can continue my travels with you, rogue trader. Before we leave this den, let us round up what remains of the blasphemers. I would like to cleanse this place with purifying flame. Perhaps we can find clues that might tell us what these heretics, where they came from, or if any of them have any more associates. We need to talk, but it can wait. Let's meet on the ship. Fine. Ooh.
The machine god grants me insight.
Huh. Sororitas boots.
It is my destiny to traverse the unknown.
Yeah, we are super done here. Let's just check this corner just in case. Wait, stop.
The sooner we start,
God, Adira took down those two blue horrors. Boom, like that. When the wearer uses a psychic power attack, they either restore 2 AP or take 10 warp damage with a 50% chance for each. Yeah, alright. Heavy armor. Momentum to 175 whenever they kill 5 enemies. Alright. we hide it? I mean... Oh, sweet. I never knew we could do this. We'll go with the blue. Screw it. Yeah, that'll do. Not that it makes an awful lot of difference from where you can see, but, you know, whatever. I mean, it's more armor, so, you know, why wouldn't we? I kind of like that on her. Alright. Okay. The turnoff is visible from the bar's entrance.
Calculating optimal route.
Yeah, once the cultist leaders was down, that pink horror started getting battered. Turnoff is visible from the bar's entrance.
Litany of reconnaissance recited.
Okay.
What
let's
deeds
go
await us?
talk to this lady again. Old Rizza. Who are the boys you work with? Here's about the Clipper of Saints. Fellowship of the Void, associating us with enterprise and like-minded people. Is that so? Very well, let's return to our discussion. Wow. Okay. Oof, medium chainmail, 50%. Very nice. Okay. So let's have a look at this again. So we'll take a closer look at the belongings of those killed by the Ambers and searching for other evidence. The Ambers' brazen actions guarantee that they will give themselves away sooner or later. A note found on the body of Cinder, an Amber's leader, mentioned a location. Apparently it's near the Adeptus Armescus. Where's the Adeptus Armescus?
The future is
Come on, chop chop. Now I've got quite a speedy PC, so I'd hate to think what the loading times would be for a computer that isn't mine. Adeptus Armescus.
A nice little stroll. Guide our way. Whatever you wish.
Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out for next time. Is there anything else?
I dare not provoke the whispers.
This master-crafted patellar augment is not fit for a servitor.
Yeah, okay, I have absolutely no idea. So what's next? Okay, so that's the Liege. Part of the Shadow Core is currently in quarantine, can't get out there. And that, so really all we have... It'll take time to confirm the ship is free and serious damage and repair what damage is there. The Vox Master will report when the inspection is complete. Okay, so let's go and see the Liege. And I'll figure out what the Adeptus... What the hell's this?
The sooner we start.
Okay, I'm assuming we can go down there anyway.
I'll warn you if I hear anything.
Why aren't you doing the do? Oh, okay, so that's
Marching on.
the lift. Oh, okay, fine. So we can't actually do that yet. That's fine. We've got to go back to that guy and tell him that we cleared everything out anyway. But yeah, pink horrors and blue horrors. No, I can't remember if I've ever seen them before. When you're ready. Thank you, Jesus. Right, let's go back to him real quick. Job well done, mate. Job well done. The Emperor protects. Your request has been fulfilled. The cultist energy shadow cores has been cleared out. He makes the sign of the Aquila. I hope their suffering was commensurate with their deeds. Is it true that pirate Dens Bolado? It is. Over the course of his life, that reprobate had burdened his soul with many vile and egregious acts. His confessions were akin to a grand catechism, listing humankind's imminent vices and enormities. It was all the more painful for him to realize that of all the heinous acts he had committed, not one of them had been forgotten by the Emperor. Dens Bolado was afraid of death, and that which would await him after. He hoped to atone, yearned to conceive, if not the Emperor himself, then at least, yeah, blah 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 blah. A sentimental old man trying to buy absolution from his tumultuous youth. So it is. We are as contemptible in our faults as we are pathetic in our desire to run from realism of our own base natures. I must take my leave. The Emperor protects. Okay. Oops, not that. Let's go... to the Liege's Palace. Very ornate. Actually, do you know what? It's been an hour and a half. I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much, as per usual, Major Havoc, Beermet. I appreciate your support. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I sure am. It's nice and chill. It's a nice chill game, do you know? Anyway, that'll do for now. XCOM tomorrow. We'll try that absolute devastation of a mission out again. Ugh, God, that was so hard. Alright. My name is Commander Kraise. signing off.